Welcome to an introduction of the enosix Industry Accelerator for Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud and SAP integration. In this video, we'll demonstrate a common use case for SAP pricing integration and how enosix and MuleSoft easily solve for this in Salesforce. To begin, Cindy Jones is the Salesforce admin at Railer Parts, a manufacturer of heavy construction equipment. Railer sells machinery to customers across the globe and utilizes regional pricing strategies, multi-currency, and adaptive markup for fluctuating material costs. To date, Railer has all of their pricing logic mastered in SAP ERP. Sales leadership at Railer recently saw a demonstration of Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud and the impact it could have on increasing revenue and contract management. They want to take advantage of Manufacturing Cloud and ask Cindy to identify an approach to bring in all of the pricing data from SAP. Fortunately, MuleSoft, in partnership with enosix, have released pre-built integration to make this pricing integration a breeze and ensure product pricing in Salesforce is always in sync with SAP. From a solution overview, the enosix communication framework lives in SAP and provides MuleSoft an easy way to extract the SAP pricing and move that data into Salesforce. In today's session, we'll cover product sync, we'll talk about pricebook configuration, and demonstrate the pricing sync from SAP to Salesforce. There are two aspects to the enosix Industries integration: the initial setup, which we'll cover in a separate video, and the sync jobs, which we'll cover in a demonstration today. The sync jobs will consist of the product sync and the pricing sync from SAP. Moving over into Salesforce, we have our enosix Industries integration app and our product sync and pricing sync available. Let's begin with the product sync, and we'll create a new sync to bring over our materials from SAP and create and update products in Salesforce. We're going to go ahead and create a new sync, and it's going to ask us for our sales organization in SAP and distribution channel. From there, we can go ahead and save, and we can go ahead and start the product synchronization. The synchronization has been requested, and we can see that it's in progress. We'll now refresh the page, check our notifications, and we can see that the product sync has been completed. Going back into our Industries app, let's talk about the price book configuration. Now that we have our products from SAP into Salesforce, we'll need to create the appropriate price books and the appropriate price entries in Salesforce. Once that activity has been done, we are ready for our pricing sync. Let's demonstrate the pricing sync. We'll go ahead and create a new synchronization. We're going to enter in our sales organization and distribution channel from SAP, and we're also going to identify the price book to update the corresponding entries. We'll choose our standard price book for this demonstration, and we'll go ahead and save that. We're now ready to begin our price sync, but before we do, let's look at our current price entry in Salesforce. We're going to use the ball bearing product as an example, and we can see that our list price in Salesforce is currently $7. But if we go to SAP and we run the pricing from SAP, we can see that the ball bearing is actually $9. So we need to update our price book entry in Salesforce. So let's go ahead and start our price sync. The sync has been requested. We can see that it's in progress. I'll go ahead and refresh the page, and we can see that our price sync has been completed. If we go to our price book entry in Salesforce and we refresh our entry, we should see this updated to $9, which corresponds with our pricing in SAP. This is an example of the enosix Industries integration app for SAP and bringing in pricing from SAP into Salesforce for use in Salesforce Manufacturing Cloud. We can now update pricing for all of the products in our sales agreement and make sure that product pricing in Salesforce is always in sync with SAP.